The power of the words, I am. These are the words that Moses was given to identify as who sent him when he went to free the Israelites from slavery in the great land of Egypt. The words, I am, denote presence, and it denotes right now. God told the man that had been paralyzed for 38 years to pick up your bed and walk. In Luke chapter 17, verse 21, it says, the kingdom of God is within you. If we go further and you get to Luke chapter 17, verse 20 through 21, it says, once having been asked by the Pharisees when the kingdom of God would come, Jesus replied, the kingdom of God does not come with your careful observation, nor will people say, here it is, or there it is, because the kingdom of God is within you. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's edition of the Leaky Pen starts with the I Am remix found in Purpose, Passion, and Love, The Heart of a Man, my book, which is available on Amazon. Go get it if you have not picked up your copy. And the remix reads like this. It says, I am intelligently beautiful and cognizant of my godliness and all of its opulence. I have been fashioned by fire, heaven sent. You see, I got my mind made up, so all things have to commence, for I am made in His image. You see, that power allows me to build masterpieces from rubble, make peace out of trouble, fashioning visions from the spirit world to what is tangibly among us. I am positive amongst doubt and careless amongst fear, accepting in the eyes of death because I know that shedding the body brings the essence near. I am perfectly imperfect. Externally, the internal appears. Majestically engineered, I am. Beautiful, gracious, and passionately driven. Blessed with intelligence and wisdom. No carnal force can change that, for I am made in His image. I am that. I am. The original I Am piece can also be found in the book, and also as an earlier video found here on this page. All you gotta do is scroll down the videos. You can find the original version of that piece, I Am. And the narrative for the day is that we have everything that we need already inside of us. And I am one that is guilty of allowing circumstances to cover that up for too long. And so I'm at a place now, and I challenge you to watch me and watch my life from this day forward, from the time that you listen to this week's edition of the Leaky Pen podcast, where when my pen is urged, when my soul is urged, my pen leaks words of accountability, revelation, and wisdom. I challenge you to watch me and watch the change from the time that you listen to this week's edition to infinity, because I have realized some things on today, that everything is in place. And now, regardless of who says no, who says I can't, who says that I have wronged them in certain situations, which I may have. Regardless of who is using my past against me, it's time for me to pick up my bed and walk and fill some of these shoes that I know I have been assigned to fill and walk in. And I encourage you to do the same, because what happens is, through life, a lot of times we have those powers covered up by how we grew up, covered up by circumstances in our childhood, covered up by things that we adapted to survive in a lot of cases. And regardless of all of those truths, none of them are the truth. And the truth is that the problem is in relocating those powers that we were born with. And I'm a firm believer that those powers are assigned to us in certain gifts. Mine is in my voice. Mine is in my ability to craft words. Mine is in a lot of ways in my courage to not be afraid to put myself on front street. Everybody's is not the same. Everybody's may not necessarily be intended for the masses, but maybe just for your particular in-home family or in-home city, or it can range in a variety of places. But those powers are found in our gifts, and we have everything that we need, despite the fact that we may be faced with the challenge of not having enough money for this, not having transportation for that, not having somebody to believe in us to accomplish this goal or that goal. The tools that we need to prove all of that wrong, we already got. And sometimes that's hard to see. And I will say this as a believer and as somebody that is currently walking the walk. Believe it or not, regardless of what vices make you feel better about things or feel empowered about certain things, our most powerful selves is our sober self. The minute that you can learn to master this thing through sobriety is the minute that you win. And that's coming from a guy who, at one time, I was buying 2 X pills, a 20 sack of Coke, a bag of weed, and a bottle of liquor every weekend. That's coming from a guy who is just now learning to put one of those vices to the side for good. We'll speak on that more specifically as I make more progress on that, because I'm getting to the point now to where I realize people don't accept anything until it's real and it can be produced in front of their eyes. So we ain't gonna talk about what's in the works. We'll bring that back up to you when it has existed long enough for it to be fact. But regardless, that's coming from somebody that has been down through there. And I am finding that more pieces of my puzzles work together when I'm sober and when I'm operating solely on the God-given power that I was born with. And so today's episode of the Leaky Pen podcast kind of reverts back to a shorter presentation. This is the narrative for today. Whatever you are in reach for, You already are. The trick is to learn to be that person even before all of the other things show up on the outside, all of the things that come with it. So when you talk about seeking the kingdom first, as we spoke on at the beginning of the podcast, it's already inside. You just got to uncover the mess, find it, and then have the courage to walk in it, regardless of the naysayers, regardless of the trap layers, regardless of the talebearers that, if they had it their way, will want to see you not make it. I am the most powerful words you can speak. Put good things behind it. Learn how to become those things. Have the courage to walk in those things. Thank you for joining me on this latest edition of the Leaky Pen Podcast. Live on every day, Mr. LJ. M. Live on every day. LJM. Thomasville People's Cooperative. Y'all stay tuned.